Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. And I have another installment of the Black Friday DVD sales. This one is DVD bundle number 3. Has over 190 songs. Normally $80 plus $5 shipping and handling until Saturday, because this is the Black Friday sale. Until normally $80. Today is $40 until Saturday. You get over 190 songs, and I'll leave all the list of the songs down there. If I were to tab these songs for you guys, because I have a tabbing service, my fee is $15 a song plus a 2-song minimum. This will be $2,850. You get this for only $40. That's a lot of songs to learn, and I like to think I do a good job of giving you guys good chords. A lot of this stuff is from sheet music, because I do have over 350 songbooks. And the ones that aren't, I tap them myself. I got a pretty decent ear, So I give you something that's very close, if not on the money, And like I told you guys in previous videos, being a professional musician, you're only as good as what you can play, okay? You can be the greatest technical player, but if you don't know how to play anything, kind of defeats the purpose. And for you guys that are in bands, cover bands, or cover bands / original material bands, there are a lot of people out there that go to banquets and other functions that they want to hear these songs that remind them of their childhood. Because nothing takes you back like music. You sitting here and all of a sudden the song come on, depending on how old, what age or generation you are from. A 70s song, a Marvin Gaye song come on, you're like, man, I remember those days, Marvin was alive and prosperous and cranking out great music, and I'm in the basement hugging up on a cutie that I want to get to know. All those fond memories come rushing back, because most of us are partial to our generation when we grew up. Me, I'm a late 60s child. I remember all that great music from the 70s. And as you get older, you get into this debate about your music versus your kids' music, and I ain't going to go there. I'm going to leave that alone. But this is a great opportunity to learn a lot of songs. Because like I said again in my other video, not only you learn how to play these songs, you get a familiarity with chord progressions. You get a familiarity with just certain chords that you wouldn't normally play. But these songs that you like have these chords in there, so it forces you, not necessarily forces you, it informs you on how to play these chords. Because, at some point in time, you might want to become a writer, and you use a lot of these chords that you learn out of these songs, So this is a great opportunity to sharpen your skills, really sharpen your skills, because, again, like I mentioned in the other video, when I first started to learn how to read music, it was like somebody just kicked the door down. So go on up in there and grab whatever you want. You've been wanting to get in that door, get at what's behind that door for years, and now, you got the opportunity to do so. You running, all excited. I want to grab this, I want to know how to play Rick James. I want to know how to play Confunction, Commodores. And then you get saddened when you realize that the majority of the R&B stuff that you want to learn how to play, there's no sheet music. Like, what the hell? You go on these online sites where they share these chords with you, and the majority of them are rock, pop, hardly no R&B, unless it's just a handful of R&B artists that are real popular have crossed over. But, you go online trying to find a Confunction song. Good luck with that. You go online trying to find the Rick James songs, with the exception of Super Freak. Good luck with that. Even though Rick James do have some sheet music available, it's not the entire album like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So it's unfortunate that when I first came on to YouTube, I found none of that, and I still sparsely find some of that stuff. And that's when I decided, okay, this is gonna be my niche. I'm gonna do the stuff that it's hard to find anywhere else on YouTube. How many people, on YouTube are teaching you how to play mass production stuff, Confunction stuff, a lot of the 60s stuff that are R&B laced, So I decided I'm going to concentrate on that because I would get people to ask me stuff like this. And it's like, okay, some people just don't think, when you going to do some Jimi Hendrix? Hundreds of people on YouTube before they start blocking Hendrix stuff was doing it. So why do I need to jump into that pool? I'm over here in this pool where there's no more than but me and one other dude, you know, providing you guys with stuff that no one else feels important, you know. I'm trying to keep this music alive. You know, so that was my focus and concentration to say, hey, this is what I want to give you guys, stuff that hardly nobody else going to give you. You know, every blue moon I get people that ask me, oh, when you going to do some Prince stuff? And this is, again, before we realized that you touch with Prince stuff, you're going to get your ass kicked. You know, you get lawyers, get emails sent to you by his lawyers, don't stop us to cease and all that, and we're going to block you and, you know, put strikes on your account. And I'm like, there are tons of dudes on YouTube doing this. So go to any of these dudes that are doing it. I don't need to be a part of that, you know. I pride myself on doing something that's going to actually be very helpful to you guys. So I'm just 1 in 10 million dudes doing the same thing. You know, I never thought like that. I'm like, all these other dudes are doing this, so why do I need to do this, you know? Why do I need to do it? So again, you know, I think I have a very unique channel where the majority of the stuff that you see me play, it's hard to find it anywhere else. Now, of course, there are going to be songs that you just love to play, and everybody else is covering them. And I come in and say, hey, I want to do this too, and kind of bring my own unique approach to it. You know, not totally do it so different that you can barely recognize it. But anyway, again, bundle number 3, you get 190 songs. All the titles are there. That's the good thing about, you know, how I present these lately. I used to just give you artists because, you know, it was a time-consuming task to type in all these individual songs. But I'm like, let me try my best to give you or show you what you're going to get, exactly every single song. You can look at some of these songs and say, man, just these 3 songs alone are worth the $40, you know, because again, I got a tabbing service, $15 a song, 2-song minimum. But, you know, I feel it's important to just try to pass on information and knowledge. You know, it really is, you know, because again, a lot of these artists, they never had songbooks. They might have just one sheet music from the, I guess, the title track or the single from the album, but the majority of them don't. And I do a lot of these songs that are within the album as opposed to just that hit that they put out, you know. So once you submit your payment, because this is important, as you submit your payment, there's a box in the PayPal where it says message. Please put your full legal name and your address in that box, and then when you send payment, I get that information immediately. Please do not put anything in that box, so when the money shows up, I don't know what it's for. I don't know who to ship it to. I don't know who has sent me this. And then I have to turn around and resend you the money back and then instruct you like I'm doing right now. Please fill in that information. Please, you don't do nothing else. And that's the only thing you got to do. Just put in that your name and your address. So once I get this, I know who to ship it to. And as far as this running on Mac, I really wouldn't suggest you buying this DVD because some stuff run on Mac that was written on Windows and some stuff don't. So I can't guarantee that if you got a Mac and you buy these DVDs and you put them in your computer and it won't read it. So I just urge you, just don't. It's always good to have a Windows computer in your house for some reason because Mac don't read everything, you know, and that's one of the downsides of Mac because they market Mac as just a music computer. It's not necessary, not really. I mean, Windows is a music computer, but that's just their niche. You know, they got to find a niche to sell you their product because a lot of stuff is written in Windows. You know, it's very few things that you can find on Mac. You know, now they do have these newer Macs that can kind of read both, but I'm not going to get into that because I'm not a Mac expert. Only thing I know is I want something that anything that I buy, I can read off. When I put it in that computer, I can read it instead of hoping that it reads it. So therefore, I don't really suggest that you purchase if you only have a Mac in the house. It's supposed to, you got a Mac and a Windows. But again, you get over 190 songs. List is right down there. Normally $80, sale for $40. If I were to tab these, it'd be over $2,800 to learn these songs. This is great for you overseers. This is a good opportunity because I take $40 off the price and just $15 to ship it, as opposed to $80 plus $15 to ship it. So now it's just $40 plus $15 to ship it. This is a great deal, and this offer will only be good up until Saturday evening, because it's technically a Black Friday sale, so you get 50% off this. And actually DVD bundle number 2 also. I just posted a video previous to this one. You get the same deal, 50% off. That one has 185 songs, and you get all the titles down there. So I'm going to sign off until next time. Take care, and again, I wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving.